Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Oakfield Farm. So, I am going to fix this field my damn self. I think, if memory serves correctly, I quit out without saving a proper course on it yet again. What field is this? Field 2. Yeah. So, I'm going to do it myself. At least I know it's going to be done at that point. It shouldn't take too long, I hope. So get going on this thing, and we'll actually do a bit of field work because it has honestly been a while since I've done any. Now you've got a strip there to do, we've got around the centre to do there. I think harvesting's pretty much done, so I'm not too worried about that. Mainly right now we are cultivating, a hardcore, getting the fields ready for seeding and all of that good stuff. Now, today, of this video going live, the Horse pack will be coming out, the Horse DLC, the Horse mod, the whatever you want to call it. So stay tuned for that. I don't know if I will do a review on it. I may do an overview on it more than a review because I covered it last year, or for the last game, 2 years ago, whenever it came out now. So I've already shown it, so I don't know if I really need to be showing it off again. I don't know how much new stuff's in there. I will be completely transparent and say yes, we have had an email about it. We have been given a video to upload. Whether I'll actually upload that, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's just whether I really could be asked to go through and put in new audio. So one thing I really appreciate Giants sending over the videos for stuff like that. I just wish, and it wouldn't take any skin off of their nose to do it, is they upload a version that doesn't have music in it. So it just has the tractor sounds and the natural sounds of what they recorded in. Edited together. Because we always have to nuke it. Doesn't take much to render 2 versions of the video, but that's me being real picky. But we always have to mute everything, so you guys won't ever hear the engine noises, if there was ever any in there. I can't remember. I watched it this morning when I was still blurry-eyed, just waking up. I didn't get to sleep until way late last night, and it took me forever to fall asleep. It really did. So this has got, what, 2 passes to do. Looking forward to the John Deere RX to come out, if it's going to come out. I don't know. I hope so, because then I'll swap this out. It still boggles my mind the amount of people that I've had say that this is too big for British stuff, depending on the area, but too big. It's just my mind blown. Especially where this area is, and the fact that I've seen it literally where I used to live in Wiltshire, in a smaller town. It was just on the outskirts. Well, it's where the house was, just on the outskirts of the town. A quad track rolled past my bedroom window, and I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. There's some big iron around, that's for sure. So that field there, you can kind of see it with the LODs loading in. That field needs baling. I want to get on this first, then we'll probably move over to baling. Now, to stay true to the original series of Oakfield and carrying on, the Russian tractor that I had on here when I was testing, I've just bought again. I know it had updated, so I just went on there and bought it. Or went in and bought it again. For me, in-game here. So, we've got that back. That's to replace the Curvets, which I'm actually kind of surprised the Curvets isn't out yet. That, or they're remaking it. Hopefully remaking it, because the Curvets is one of my... I would say one of my favourite tractors, to be quite honest with you. I've always liked it. I don't know why. I just like the Curvets. It's one of those classic Russian tractors. And the Russian tractors are pretty cool. I've never found a Russian map that I care for, but the modding community over in Russia, I know I've probably got very little Russian viewers, if any, but give them the time of day, guys, because some of them are so freaking detailed, it is unbelievable. For example, that truck. You guys know the truck I'm on about. The tractor that I'm on about, the Russian tractor that got thrown up there. They're both decent quality. Actually, not even decent quality. Extremely good quality. And the same goes with a lot of the crawler tractors that were out there for the Russian stuff. Yeah, it's stuff that you would never probably see in the UK. I love crawler tractors. I love the old school crawler tractors. I would love nothing more than to see a tracked Marshall, a old Caterpillar tractor in the game. Whether it's a mod, whether it's stock, won't ever see stock one, but I'd love to see a modded one. I just like that kind of stuff. I don't know why. It's slow, it's cumbersome. Think of the Fiat that I used to rock with in 17. I loved that thing. It had so many issues, but I loved it. I am straight up a sucker for that stuff, and I don't know why. I've always liked tracked machinery. And it's not because it's a tank. Ooh, tanks, sweet. Tanks, in the grand scheme of things, I've never seen a main battle tank or anything like that in person. Like a modern main battle tank. But I'm not... It's like... Yeah, they're cool. But, I don't know. Give me a tracked tractor and yeah, I'm all about that. This thing's actually struggling going up this hill. There is definitely something different with the traction in the game, and I can't put my finger on it. Like with this thing that takes, what, 400 odd horsepower, this is the 560, so the biggest one I think in this pack. And look how it's struggling. Maybe the Fendt Vario would be okay with it, but I don't know. The hills on this map, in this version of the game, now they haven't changed. They seem steeper, but they haven't changed. The vehicles are having a lot more harder time. Would that be realistic? I think it would be realistic, sure. You got something like this that's digging deep. You've got something like this that's trying to pull up the... So I don't know if there's anything on the tyres where you can increase the traction effort in the extra miles. I don't think so. But traction definitely seems to be an issue. How? You look, the semi-trailer that I've got, that I'll probably have to get rid of on here. Because the man truck can't cope with it properly. My little truck really can't cope with it, although I say it's a little, I've given it 400 horsepower on. It's crazy to me. So I don't know. I've definitely done something to the physics. And like the weight mod that I've got for grain and stuff like that, that is literally just grain. It's not full vehicles or anything like that. And this is, by itself, it's 25 ton. All combined in, it's 31. And you got the big front weights up there, you got the weights over the rear axle. I haven't got wheel weights on. Wheel weights may actually help. That could be something I may have to look into for this. Because this is the big boy tillage tractor sort of thing. So we'll go around here, fix that mess. Well, to be honest, I don't really care about the circle there. I'll fix the main part and the headlands, and then we'll probably just throw cedar on this thing. I think... I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. Maybe just for today, and I will cheat it in and refill it, because I want to crack on with seeding. I'll use the seed tender, but I will refill the horse seed tender when that drops. Yes, that is coming back. Hopefully it will fit on the military truck. That is beautiful lighting. Good lord, I love this John Deere, I really do. Alright, let's tab through and get rid of the depth of field, because that is a big steaming pile of turd. Pop. And FPS will go through the roof now. Well, not quite through the roof, but it does go up. GST. Enter. Yes. Switch the HUD off. Sometimes you look at the light and it's just still, it's absolutely mind-blowing. The people that say it's worse, now obviously this is on Oxygen David's map, who has tweaked the lighting beautifully. But the lighting is so much better. Stock, yeah, okay, I see where people have the issue, where, especially when you look up at the sun and the iris closes like the iris on a camera would. And then you go down and it opens up. That is irritating, that, yeah. But the overall of it, just look at the detail it shows up. Where before, you used to have to edit thumbnails quite dramatically to make them look decent. You don't anymore. You really don't. I do very, very little to my thumbnails, and that thumbnail, I'll see what it looks like once I actually get it in. Photoshop, I probably won't need to touch. Oh wow, that's a few passes there. Ah, crap. What's the wear on the cultivator? Oh, 55. And I wonder it's slowed down a bit, actually. It sucks the wear on the vehicle slows it down. Like, it's showing wear, I love. Slowing it down, I don't know. Implements to me that go in the ground, that get paint worn off and stuff like that, that's part and parcel of how they look. You put that machine in the ground with fresh sort of blades, or whatever you want to call these, the tines, whatever they're called, that go into the ground, mill bores for plows. Within probably the first 30 minutes, let's say, give or take, probably less time, there ain't no paint left, or there's little bits of paint. Especially if you're in a very abrasive soil. That stuff's worn off quick. And I love the look it gives. It's just painful when it slows a machine down. I wish I knew how to fix that tyre so the real dirt mod would actually work on it. That's frustrating. I forgot if I was actually running the real dirt for a while, but I clearly am, because that tyre's, well, not the same as the others. Alright, we'll lift this up, and we shall start on this bit. Actually, for this we can just run damn GPS. There we go. Make it easier for ourselves. We'll get it set up in a sec once we actually get lined up. Ah. Okay, GPS menu. Do I not have GPS on this? I don't. Wow. Oh, okay. Please hold. Here's the tractor I was on about. This thing's awesome. Please tell me I have the gator. Do I not even have my trailer yet? The field utility trailer? Wow, I actually don't have quite a bit of stuff still. More crap. Alright, time to get the gator. I honestly thought I had the gator already. Jeez. Until I got like get a Unimog or something, then I really need a vehicle like this, which is a shame. That being said, the truck that I've got is basically going to be the Unimog for now. Alright, okay, and the utility, or the service trailer. Damn near the same price. Was it 21? Oh, 21,800. This is all stuff I thought I already had. Hence why I'm doing this. Because I know I had it in 17. No, wrong one. Garage. That menu is going to want to save. Bane of my existence. Reset. Yes. Reset. Yes. This doesn't have fuel or anything in it yet, so no need to worry there. Why didn't I get the gator? I was trying to think, why wouldn't I have got the gator? That man truck's gonna go though. I need to start getting rid of stuff to save this yard from going into absolute shambles with FPS. Oh, I wonder how this is even gonna do on the hills now. Oh, please tell me this isn't gonna stall out. This won't do it with a full tank of fuel. Not on this field, at least. I kind of question if there's something going on this map. I'll have to try it on stop this map, no mods, to replicate it, especially a case like this, and see if it does it. There's something going on there, for sure. And what's the trailer? 1.5 ton, give or take, something like that. My maths are probably completely off there. I ain't good at that. Open that. It's gonna have... Really? That's something that needs to get adjusted to those freaking birds. Alright, how do we get rid of the... Ah, well, for the trigger marker off. I really don't like that trigger marker. Get out of it. Why is it not going in? Is that better? I've always never been able to manage to get this to work properly, for whatever reason. Oh, is it one of those where I have to go into like this? Okay, customize. Why did that not have GPS? I should have had GPS. I should have bought it with GPS. I must have done that in a hurry. Right, let's got the weights and everything back on here. I don't get why it does that neither when you go into this usually. Okay, customize, yes. Alright, that should be that. I'll just throw this on the edge of the field. Could have actually repaired the Coldy plow. Oh well. If the John Deere gate is not going to be much use. Because everywhere we go is hills. It may be worth ditching the gator itself. Which will suck, but yeah, I've got a feeling it's not going to be a good map for it. That's better. Okay, so auto width, AB line, drive cars, or drive course, aka put cruise control. Should be far enough. Oh, is that train snapping? Yeah, it's close enough. Alright, we are set. I don't think we're going to get to our baling. Not unless I stop once I hit the end of this row and continue after, which I may. Might go over to the baling, so it's something a bit different for you guys. Depending on how many of you are watching at this point, I don't know. Oh, we could drive back a Russian tractor. I think that's what we'll do actually. We'll go over to the baling after the... We'll spin around, get lined up. And this is me forgetting to save the course in this field every time, which screwed it up. Not course play's fault, mine, completely through and through. Okay. Where are we? Here we are. And just like that, we're off. I get asked quite a bit on this tractor. Is this the modded one or the in-game one? It's just the in-game one. I have updated the modded one, but I don't know if I'll swap to it. I just don't know if I have the need. I was going to run it, because for some reason I thought that had the 3-point hitch and the one we had in game it did not. I was wrong on that, obviously. So, more as well stay with this one. Now with the steering on the lowest sensitivity, how's steering wheel? Still moves incredibly quick with a controller. And that's with, yeah, steering speed back 0%. That's just literally the controller self-centered. That's nothing you're going to be able to do about that. So basically the wheel will turn the base as almost as quick as I can bring it side to side, which is where a lot of people go, oh, get a wheel, it would look better in your videos. Yes, because I am going to set up a wheel every single time we want to record and cause more issues than it's worth. Nah, screw that nonsense. I want to be comfortable when I record and play games. Farm Sim's one of these games where I just, for me personally, a wheel I don't think suited. Straight up driving games like Euro Truck, American Truck, stuff like that, yes. But for me, Farm Sim, no, because there's too many button configurations you have to set up. You get a new mod in, a script mod, guess what? You're either having to reach around to your keyboard or button config, and then you'll basically start realizing very quick, I'm running out of buttons. Or I have to do that now with a controller, but I'm not having to reach across something, I can just one hand. Plus, the controller takes up one USB. It's not mounted to the desk. I don't have to set it up, it's always there. Of course, these bumps are all from where we did the ups and downs. Now I'm gonna miss some pieces, which I missed there somehow, I don't know. But I'm not out to get literally every single tiny little piece. So I'll probably end up finishing this off in the stream, more than likely. Whether we'll get them stacked away or not is another question. I'll be stacking these exactly where I had the old bales in 17. It's a nice little barn for it. As far as cows and stuff, I don't know whether we'll work our way towards cows, although we had cows before. I feel like you always need something to work towards. I don't want to be handed everything on a game save. Or this game save at least. So, I think I'm going to work my way towards the cows. Pigs I'm not going to bother doing until we get a pig feed mixer thing. I'm just, yeah, I'm not into that. Sheep will get. Chickens I'll definitely get. I'll probably use one of the new Anderson mixers for the pigs. The pigs, jeez. There we go. For the cows. just to use one of them. Bit of diversity away from the Keenum. Love the Keenum. But want to change it up a bit. I just realised, considering this baler came out on the mod hub and was never released before, it's got a distinct lack of hydraulics. I don't get why Giants do that. They have the pipes in and then just don't bother adding it to stuff. Don't get it. Then release it. I wonder if you could release a mod without having the pipes, or whether they'd flag that and go, okay, what about your stuff that you've released? Even now there's, yeah, with that stuff at least, there's some inconsistency going on. Yeah, unfortunately they're just proximity. I think last video we did, we ended it on this thing too, actually. Go figure. Yesterday's video was short, and today's one's a decent length. Go make something to eat. Have that. Probably go record another video. Actually, don't know if I'll do Farm Sim or Euro Truck or American Truck or whatever truck it is. We'll figure it out. I believe we're on the roads now too. Sweet. It's actually the first time me using this baler too. Now all of this stuff as well is getting ploughed. I'm ploughing it under. Maybe wondering why you're doing that. Well, the field's going to need ploughing. As you said, you see, needs lime, needs ploughing. So we'll go ahead and do that. And as I said, I'll probably get the seed tender. Yeah, this lighting is beautiful. This time of day. Get the seed tender, probably in the live stream. Cheat the money in for that, because that's only temporary. We'll be using the Horsch one on probably both maps. I was going to use the bags, and I think I've used the bags for long enough. I'm kind of over it now, to tell you guys the truth. I like using them, but good lord, it gets old once you're using such big seeders. And I'm using both the same seeders on both maps now, the 9 meters on these. So I would go down that route. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We shall be back tomorrow on Marwell Manor Farm, which I've seen a few people say they're getting bored of. It's a shame, because maps are going to be slow coming out. I don't think there's going to be many British maps at all in 19. I hope I'm wrong, but I really don't think there will be. So probably 19 people are going to get bored of very quick within the first year, I'm going to say, if that is the case. Hopefully not. Until next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you later.